Esports, where gamers will bet real money on virtual events. Only here, the best odds and widest coverage of games from Dota 2 to Hearthstone. We have over 200,000 users registered. Join us. Prove that you are the best versed in esports. Who will get the first blood? Who will take the first Roshan? Who will win the knife round? Participate in the race of predictors and earn real money. The more bids, the more bonuses. Reward for your first deposit up to $600. esportsbets.com. Foresight, passion, and calculation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kiev Cybersports Arena. We're live now. It's time for a deciding Game 3, Cloud9 versus EG. Winner moves on to play Secret at a one-game disadvantage in the best-of-5 Grand Finals. Of course, I'm LD. To my left is Bruno.
I just realized
to my right is Bulba.
The word arena is like very like copy-paste arena. We're the Cybersports Arena, no copy-paste arena. I don't
Bruno,
know.
you've just ruined our Twitch chat.
Damn it.
I mean, it was pretty bad already, but
I know.
now
but
it's really bad.
Shout out to the Twitch chat.
Oh my goodness! Let's get into this draft immediately, please.
Okay, so they didn't ban the Jakiro. They didn't ban the Razor. They know those are the heroes you have to ban against EG.
And they ignored both.
And they clearly have a plan. I believe that Cloud9 has to have an
actually
answer.
banned the Brew.
This has to be a bait, right?
And then they also banned the Slark. And they banned the Slark because they're going to take Terrorblade, and EG got their two best heroes in the game.
But they
you don't give Universe Jakiro, man. When will they learn?
And RTZ Razor as well.
Yeah.
Which means, like, even if you go for that big team fight hero for Fada mid, you can get dominated and shut down in the laning stage.
You don't give them Jakiro, man.
Well, we saw what happened in Game 1 when they tried. This Jakiro destroyed the Terrorblade, destroyed the Magnus, took 3 Tier 1 solo, while his team was off, you know, just trying to
EG's
play.
probably laughing right now. RTZ's probably like, what the hell are these?
Maybe pride comes before the fall here, Sam. Okay, so why would you give these away? What do you think Cloud9's considering?
They had to have a plan with the early bench pick, obviously. I wonder, they banned the Panda. I don't know why they banned the Panda, though.
What if?
Has EG picked Panda much this tournament?
Fear runs it quite a bit.
Panda,
I don't think he's played it that much
though.
this event, but coming into it he has.
I just don't. These are the two best heroes. I mean, these are the heroes that Secret banned versus EG itself. You're giving EG two of the heroes that every team has banned versus them this tournament.
And they already lost to one of them, and they banned the other in the
he
first
has
2
that
days.
much belief in the Tsundere that he wants to do this.
I think it needs to be a little bit soon, a little bit more daring.
Yeah.
But,
Shout out to Luminous.
I'm sure he's
You
watching
anime
now.
fans.
I'm not even an anime fan. Right?
Yeah. You're just
I'm
a
really
You
believer.
not.
just stick with them a lot.
No, I just saw some. Envy tweeted that shit after he won a game with Terrorblade. So
Oh, really?
It sounds pretty cool.
Cool. Do you know what Tsundere even is?
I don't really know, man.
Cool. Great.
Do you?
Yeah, but
Do you want to?
No,
Can we go into a
The
discussion
only anime
about
I
it?
watched was Yu-Gi-Oh. Dude.
I wanna keep Boba because now he's gonna think he's saying something terrible.
Yeah.
And,
It actually is kind of a rude expression to just throw around wildly to strangers, dude.
If Jakiro had blue eyes, he could be the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Nice dodge.
Nice, nice topic change there, buddy. All right. So the Earthshaker for PPD was banned. I do like this a lot. They won't get the Jakiro Earthshaker combo, and Chainstone was a problem for Cloud9 in that first game.
What if, just theory crafting right now, Cloud9 decides to push somehow an aggressive tri lane and just contest that Jakiro by saying, well, you're still a Jakiro, we'll push your towers. And
But then you give Jakiro 1v1.
You don't give Jakiro 1v1. You don't give Universe 1v1 with that hero.
Also, to be fair, he did win.
Unless it's
he won a 1v3.
Unless it's like a Viper, or like you just put some hero that completely shits on him in lane. I think that's one way you can deal with him.
well, clearly not Centaur. I don't think Centaur.
No,
does.
Centaur is not
No.
that fun.
No, it's not the
Such a
hero
bad
you want
matchup.
against.
Oh,
I want to see what EG picks though. There's some options. They have the Veno Abaddon possibilities. They can't Necrolite. Thank God Cloud9 banned the Necrolite. They also banned the PPD Shaker. 2 options they could have picked. EG has so many things they could like. What are they gonna pick?
They'll need a PPD hero.
There's
And
some
they
options
also
for
need
that.
a Zai hero. We saw the Lion in the previous game. That was
I
in
think they're gonna-
conjunction.
Yeah, and it's an ogre.
So
Kind of unusual. I mean, it's.
we
Ogre.
did see a core ogre from them.
Ogre isn't that bad versus Terrorblade. You can burst him quite easily with Ogre.
If you get a multicast.
yeah, if you get a multicast.
And they have like the Yules and Ice Path
it's not even
instant
that.
setup.
Yeah, like LD said, if you can get the Yule's Ice Pass on the Terrorblade, follow up with a good stun off from the Ogre, it's very good. And Ogre is actually very good with Razor, Bloodlusted Razor. So
It's going to be good, but it's now C9's time
maybe EG could even CM. I think CM is actually quite good versus Terrorblade.
Do you like CM as a hero right now?
I think the way some teams run him, you have
Alliance, I think, runs it the most for Misery.
VG.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's for
Maiden.
FY. Yeah.
Zai played a CM before. I think CM is a decent hero.
Okay.
Especially if you can get that farm up on him. BKB, Freezing Field is one of those spells, you know.
So you would
It
take that
does a
like
lot of
Remember
damage,
TI3?
Fluff, of
Freezing
course.
Field. You
But
get
now it deals even more because
yeah,
the explosions are bigger, so you will get caught by more of them.
So you would take that over Lion then, you're thinking?
a puck. Over Lion. I'm not sure. It depends. Lion is a bit weaker for the laning phase, but it's hard to say.
Okay, Puck is the Fara hero, like no doubt. Like during his time,
Yeah,
he was
the
just like, and he was the one that actually popularized the Dagon Puck, like something that now everyone does. But he was one of the first guys to do it. I'm not sure if this is a Puck game though, because you have,
Puck is good versus those heroes, I think, Bruno. Though, like,
but he can't burst them.
No,
like-
it's not about the burst. It's about the team fight initiate. It's that the way Cloud9 plays, I think, best is when they get fought at initiator, not a counter initiator like Mag. Oh, Puck is also both, can be both, but Puck can initiate very well, and Puck is good versus Ogre and Jakiro because you can. It's very easy to dodge those heroes in the map. I think the biggest weakness for Puck this game is the laning phase. I think RTZ will completely crush him in the laning phase. If RTZ plays this matchup how he normally plays it, I don't think he's scared much about a Puck mid at all.
Yeah, they have good AoE. They have good burst here. They have a decent zoning support in the Venge. If they get some sort of follow-up to that initial Magic Missile, they might be able to keep Universe down, but they're not going to keep him out.
Yeah. Okay, Witch Doctor. I like it.
Uh-oh. The heals are coming. The pushes are coming. Cloud9, a little bit light on D-push. They have Orb and Terrorblade Illusions. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Had
about...
Avalanche.
Yeah, it's very risky, though.
So Puck basically fulfilling Brewmaster's role in the last game. The problem is this Puck, it's going to come down to whether or not he can really get the blink in time. So looking at EG's lanes, they have a lot of possibilities for these lanes. They can do a Jakiro Ogre offlane dueling. That's something they could run.
Yeah.
They could even run like a Witch Doctor Jakiro. They want to help Universe, I think. I think they need to help Universe out in this lane. I think they should help Universe just so that Universe can get some levels and pressure the Terrorblade by himself. So it all comes down to what EG picks for Fear right now, right?
Yep.
Maybe we're going to see a safe lane.
Oh, I like this band. It's a hero we've not seen at all this tournament.
Yeah,
Can build
Pugna.
the mech, which the Jakiro probably won't. He'll go for Yules. Normally the Razor goes Ags or BKB. So they may want a mech carrier, and it just pushes like a mother.
Yeah, and Cinderin also was talking about we're talking upstairs about it, and he's like, how the Ags Pugna just is really good versus the Terrorblade Illusions.
We saw that all from Titan, all against Naga Siren. They ran it very successfully
It's good versus Naga
to shut
as
down
well as
a
Illusions.
Burning Naga, actually.
Yeah.
Does EG play Razor and DP together?
Yes, but they can, but I don't think they will. I feel DP on Radiant isn't as strong as how he's on Dire right now on this patch. Just because of how the ultimate, it's harder to take objectives that you really want with the Death Prophet, because once you have your ulti on cooldown, you have to you can't really do much. On Radiant, you have to be forcing things because the other team can always go Roshan. So I don't think they're going to DP. Thinking about heroes that Fear can play.
Well, he can play pretty much anything. The Slark's been out. We saw the Weaver last game.
And great ban there from EG as well, banning the Alchemist. I love that ban.
Yeah, that's a much-needed counter push with the Acid Spray, and obviously makes the Terrorblade stronger, increases the Roshan potential.
Yeah, will Cloud9 pick Lich maybe? No.
I feel EG needs to pick a range hero right now. Range carry.
C9 might take the Lich, by the way. I'm not sure, actually.
You know what? There actually still is in the pool.
Visage, okay.
Assuming it's the Universe Jakiro, but there is a Void who otherwise would synergize pretty well with their team.
Yeah, Void would be good, but
they could switch to Fear Jakiro maybe.
No, you don't think so. You don't not let Universe play Jakiro, man.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What about a Fear Void and just farm the Void?
Maybe. What do you think? Too defensive or too mid game oriented?
I think that I don't like safe lane Void that much, so.
Dre? Oh, how do we forget about it?
Well, because it's also an Arteezy hero as well, so.
Yeah. So it's going to... Well, Arteezy Razor, they'll run the
Fear
Fear Dragon, right?
They ran this first Cloud9 last time as well, actually. They ran Dragon Knight with Fear mid, and Razor safe lane with no.
That was the game they lost, right?
It was Furon safe lane. Yeah, they lost that game versus versus Cloud9.
And Puck can actually that's a dangerous matchup for the Puck when the Dragon Knight gets level 6.
Yeah, DK is actually one of the best heroes versus Puck.
Can't really harass him out of lane. When he gets level 6, he's the instant stun, and if he gets that stun off, then they have follow up to kill him.
Ogre can always come, you know.
Yeah, he just comes in.
Is there travel time on the Dragon Breath?
You mean the Breathe Fire?
Breathe Fire, yeah.
It's very, very small.
Yeah,
it's hard. You can phase shift it.
You can phase shift it.
Yeah, but it's one of the harder spells to phase shift. I think Fada has played Puck so many games. He's probably one of the best at dodging that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well,
anyways,
with that said, we see EG some access to late game here from the Dragon Knight, the Razor. They've got Bloodlust, Jakiro with a lot of magic damage. They have decent solutions for illusions, though it's not quite as good as game 1. They don't have the Lion. They don't have the big Echo Slam from the Earthshaker. But they have Bloodlust on 2 right clickers, so they can go pretty late. Cloud9, they get the Terrorblade once again. It seems Eternal Envy will live or die by this hero.
This is it.
The battle begins.
Smiley face.
The horn will blow soon enough, and with that, all smiles for now, but someone's going to be frowning when this one's over. Game 3 underway. Your final match before the grand finals, the decider. Cloud9 on the Dire, EG on the Radiant. We introduced the lineups quickly because we've got both teams on the move. Pieliedie the Venge, Mag again on the Centaur, the Terrorblade for Eternal Envy, AUI 2000 the Visage. That does leave Fada on the Puck, and for your Radiant squad, it's an Arteezy Razor headed to the side lane, maybe even going aggressive here.
It's safe. It's dual lane. It's dual lane Ogre, Jakiro off lane, safe lane Venge Razor.
Okay,
oh wait, safe lane Witch Doctor. Wait.
Yeah, it looks like they are dueling with PPD going bottom. Zaya will be your Ogre Magi. Fear going mid on the Dragon Knight, as you mentioned, Bulba. Universe on his Jakiro, and that does leave PPD on the Witch Doctor.
Damn.
Mag is going to have a hard time just getting close to the lane with these 2 guys here. We talked about how the Jakiro is annoying, but just having Witch Doctor and Jakiro together are going to make him very, very sad.
Okay. So it's interesting because I thought it would be Jakiro and Ogre offlane, but they're doing Razor Ogre offlane. That means that Razor isn't going to get as much free farm that he would as the safe lane. I'm not sure if this was the right move. In my opinion, EG was far better just letting Arteezy completely free farm on the Razor. But this is their play, is that they're thinking that Razor will maybe do more versus the Terrorblade in the lane by static linking
the
him.
smoke.
They've got a double damage room.
Okay, they're doing the smoke they did in the Na'Vi game.
Fada got off a good block, though. If they're going mid, this will be tough.
I don't think they're going to go mid.
No, they're heading top.
They need to contest the tri-lane.
Oh, they're going to find AUI 2000, perhaps. He's got that low base move speed. Ogre.
And
AUI should know this. AUI should know this. As soon as the supports are not showing bottom.
Oh, it's too late, though. He's about to get caught out here. They have the double damage turn just for a few auto attacks. They get off the stun to start. The cast can follow this. He grave chills, but then they chase him down. The double damage has worn off one more club. It's first blood for EG to get this game 3 underway.
Great move there from EG. That move.
And a little bit of good old North American Dota here. Little BM all chat from PPD.
It's like NEL all over again.
Except it's happening before, what, 300,000 viewers?
And it's a little bit more money than NEL going on.
But they know where they came from, and they're going in for more here on Pieliedie. They get off a stun. Arteezy does have a static link, and Pieliedie runs up into the tree line, not towards the tower, so they can chase him without taking damage. They keep vision from the static link. They get the kill, and now they've trapped in Eternal Envy. They may go for him as well. Nah, not sure if they can do it. They will. They'll dive. They have the plasma field. It's 3 kills. It's a train wreck. It's going to be 4, maybe more. He's into the tree line. He's down, and they're not done yet. Oh, maybe now they're done. Maybe now they're finally done. 4-0 your score. They've got
are they done?
They have no stun, so I think he's okay.
USA. USA.
Well, according to Starladder, Cloud9 is an American team.
Yeah.
Qualified from the European division, have 2 Canadians and 3 Europeans, but
And
Bulba, how do you recover? How do you recover from this if you're Cloud9? This is an absolute...
Puck has to go ham.
Okay.
Puck has to go ham. Fada has to pull out the...
Because you know Mag won't. He's an off-lane Centaur against Jakiro.
Fada has to be Fada and S4 combined right now. So.
Well,
yeah, this is no $1 million call, but it's a lot on the line right now. And as we said, EG with the offensive tri-lane, they have completely controlled, and the Ogre is shutting down the bench.
He has Twinkle boots.
Oh my god.
Look at his armor, LD. Look at his armor, man. 11 armor. Look at that Vengeance attack.
They're going to dive this tower. They've got a creep wave, and the Basilius of Eternal Arteezy currently active. are inactive, but they dive anyway. They get off the static link. Eternal Enemy blocking himself in with his own illusion. That ain't going to save him. Now the cast begins to bounce. This will set up additional stun. Another kill. Lived by the Terrorblade. One game, die by him the next, and they're not done yet. On to Pi, lashing him down. Make it 3 more. This tri-lane in disarray. Oh, boy.
Triple kill Arteezy.
This is just way too much. I mean,
this is brutal.
You can come back if you make a mistake and you lose. I mean, remember Alliance at TI3? They gave a triple kill to Havos in the bottom lane, and they still managed to win.
Well, they had Wisp and Fury on, though.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, in this game, you cannot afford doing that. You really can't.
And they're up against a lineup that takes objectives early,
and not just that, look at bottom lane. Mag is completely getting crushed in a lane he is not going to win in. This was the one
It's an impossible lane.
Yeah, EG doing these lanes like this and doing that smoke gank level 1 just completely, that was the best move so far. Great move by PPD, especially because Cloud9's lane, the Venge Visage Terrorblade is such a greedy lane. It's typical Cloud9, you know? It's typical Cloud9 lane.
You sound a little mad.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just saying it's like...
Are you sure?
I'm not mad, man. I'm not mad. Why,
typical Cloud9.
I'm not mad.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying.
It's all single target.
I mean,
it supports the need
they had
levels.
a safe lane. Anti-mage.
Mag's in danger here in the river. If this Ice Path hits, he's done for. Oh, just out of rage. That was close.
Yeah, but Cloud9 love their greedy safe lane tri-lanes.
At the same time that we're looking bottom, Zai is diving top. He gets up the stun. He's clubbing this Venge to death under her tower. Well, she lives, but now they pick up a Tranquil Boots on Universe. It matched up against the Centaur, but the difference is, of course, the Centaurs will constantly be broken in this lane.
Yeah, I think the Venge and the Jakiro need to, the Venge and the Visage need to leave this lane and go gank mid or bottom.
Where do you gank? Fear is already almost level 6.
Yeah, they need to gank mid when Puck gets coil, because he has a DD rune as his bottle. That's actually a very easy kill with the DD rune. They need to snowball the Puck. You have to let Envy did, like, if you remember the games when WSCA or whichever tournament was where Envy was playing Terrorblade versus LGD and he got completely owned in the early game. They were getting like completely stomped. They were feeding every lane. They still came back. It's that the other heroes besides the Terrorblade made space for him. So that's what needs to happen. The Puck and then Sartar needs to make space on the map for them.
They've left AUI 2000 top, and sitting at the well are Eternal Envy and Pylai died. They'll TP in the Terrorblade to the tier 2. He's basically decided he can't lane top anymore, but going to jungle when all you have is a poor man on a Quelling Blade and you're only level 3 is not particularly quick for Terrorblade.
Not only that, also they're going to lose that tower, and once they lose that tower, the jungle is not safe at all, and he will have to be careful. Even now, which Doctor is scouting, he actually sees it. He knows it's there.
I think they're fine to let him farm a camp or two. They just, like you said, want the tower, then they'll go deal with
They have
Eternal Envy.
Stampede now. That's a big spell to have.
Okay, here comes your teleport in.
They're going top with the Stampede.
The Puck does have a double damage rune, finds the first kill, but damage is being stolen as Arteezy dives the tower. He's going into 2, maybe overextending here as Pylai Die will join the fight. He still gets a kill. Magic Stick already used. He'll go down. Cloud9 blunt the EG offensive. Arteezy getting a bit greedy.
Fada. Great TP. Great call there from Fada again.
It is 2v1 and great rotation from Envy right now.
Look at the gold change, man. That 6.82B, 1,000 gold gained off that. Especially with the streak as well. Yeah, no one actually killed the streak, but they got more gold on everyone.
Too bad Envy wasn't there though. He got nothing out of that.
Envy was actually really smart because he rotated quick into that lane. Otherwise, Fear would have pushed that mid tower.
Is Centaur gonna die? Oh,
no, he's fine.
They've been so close with the ice paths twice now. Mag just barely out of range.
Yeah. While that was happening, Fear's ultimate was actually on cooldown, so he wasn't able to pressure mid tower as well as he would have liked. As soon as Fada TPs, usually when you play DK. When the enemy's mid TP's out, you want to pressure the enemy tower to force a reaction back. So, but the problem was that the Dragon didn't have his ulti up. But it's up in 13 seconds again. He has treads, strength treads, and a wand. He's going to be very tanky. Meanwhile, bottom lane is going to be pressure. So I think what EG's move right now is as soon as DK gets his ulti up, they're going to be pressuring mid lane and bottom lane at the same time. And with that, they force Cloud9 to split. They either defend bottom lane or they defend mid lane. And that means that...
they might have a fight bottom now. They got off an initial stun on Mag. Followed Macro Pyre. A lot of burn damage from Universe, and Mag slated to fall. Tries the double edge, but not successful in terms of getting a kill. And
Fada, though.
It's 2 towers going down, most likely. This tower bottom was Glyph. Zai dropping low to the coil. He goes in for the last hit on the tower. Won't get that.
Nice deny.
Trying to chase out Universe. It's a double deny, but still the mid also under siege. Can they get the triple deny? He's chasing as well. Arteezy's here, though. Fada, the only player really able to get anything accomplished right now.
And that is what they need. Oh, well, actually, they're going to find PPD. PPD with it.
Oh,
Not
that
enough.
Doctor heal.
That was close. Dragon Knight going back in. He may force a tower deny mid if he keeps on attacking this. He'll clear out the wave. That's fast familiars for AUI. I mean, the gold rubber band is one thing, but the experience rubber band was way more important for him.
That was also Eternal Envy rotating to the jungle and then mid.
That's
so
true.
He also got a lot going on for him there.
If they managed to kill the Jakiro there instead of the Ogre, I think that would have been a way bigger trade there. They still got the deny, so it was always worth it, but getting the kill on Universe there would have been really, really game-changing.
He's almost got a Yules
Yeah.
at 8 minutes.
EG, by far the best team that knows how to use this core Jakiro. I don't see any other team running it as well as them. And they're going to just run mid with 5 again. Look at the supports they're running around. If AY might die here.
Oh, he walks in. He's going to get stunned from the rear. He got off a Grave Chill first, but
Nice
still they
idea.
follow up the cast coming through. Bouncing decently still. Puck doing a lot of work in this fight. Fada almost single-handedly keeping them in the fight. They still lose 2. PPD's heal enough to keep them alive, and EG claimed this time an undenied tower. Their first of the
Here,
game.
the Invis room saved his life right there. And Puck could have gotten him because he was silenced. He didn't have anywhere to go. He pops the Invis rune and just manages to get away.
They have Dragon Knight ult. They might go for tier 2.
And look at bottom. The mag is, the Centaur is still so poor.
They're going to find Fada. Oh, this will be a big kill. He phase shifts, and then he gets Dragon-tailed. Fada in trouble. Ice Path follow-up, Breathe Fire. That instant stun, so essential to shutting down the puck.
Yeah, that was big. If he got the silence off there on Fear, he would have been able to orb away. I think what level silence is? Yeah, level 2.
And with that, his blink is deferred quite a bit.
Oh,
Nice.
That's one of those kills you just can't have happen, I think. It wasn't even as
oh wow, we get
More
multicast
multis, more kills. Oh, 4 HP.
They're gonna
Tranquil
get the
Boot
tower.
saving his life there. Still, that's another tower down. It's 4 towers down, only 2 denied, which is still damn good, but a lot of additional gold into EG's pockets. 4 of the top 5 farmers are currently on their team.
Yeah, and the most important thing is that Terrorblade is not the one from C9 that is on top.
He is
It's actually
dirt
the
poor.
Puck.
He's behind the enemy Ogre of Zai, who's currently hunting.
Yeah, but he doesn't spot him. He knows he's there because he misses the jungle creeps, but
Yeah, looks like
wisely, Envy goes away.
Yes, 8k lead. It's going to be a 10k lead at this rate. They're just going to get more and more farm, more and more map control. And,
So, if you're Cloud9, you know that next push is coming, Bulba, right? They're going to go for the tier 2 bottom most likely at some point soon. They have their Dragon Knight BKB on the way. The Yules is already complete. The Razor has built up his drums. What do you do in the meantime? Whose farm do you prioritize? What kind of objectives do you take?
On the Centaur and the Puck. The only way they can come back here is they get really good initiation from the Centaur and the Puck, and they need Blink Daggers on both these heroes. And that's why if you're going to look at their heroes right now, is AOI left bottom. He should leave bottom lane. He shouldn't be pushing this lane out. Yeah, he's going to actually be denying the creeps right now for Fada, because Fada needs his Blink Dagger. And mid lane, they're going to give prime priority to Mag, which is the great thing they're doing right now is they're giving prime priority to the 2 heroes that need it the most. And Fear not making the mistake that he made last time. He went Shadow Blade last time versus Cloud9.
Yep.
This game he's actually going for the BKB. Which
Yeah,
is,
he actually
far
didn't think it was a mistake. He was pretty insistent on the players' lounge that was the
Oh,
right move
Fada
that
is
game.
going to get caught. There is a Yule Scepter.
He'll jaunt into the trees, but they're still going to follow him. They get vision on him from the plasma field. The Ice Path already been used. Now the Yules to follow. Dual Breath waiting for him, and a Macro Pyre too. As Fada comes down, he silences, and he dies. His blink delayed again. 2 deaths in a row after single-handedly bailing out their laning stage. He's starting to struggle too.
And this is a bottom push right now because they're all together. 5 of them going for this tier 2 tower. There is no reply from Cloud9. Of course, Envy cannot do anything. He cannot rotate there. And Aoi and Pylai die by themselves, so not enough.
They'll kill up. The tier 2 bottom basically dead.
Yeah.
The triple dragon strat is in full force. Every time that they pump the Dragon Knight ult, they're going to get a tower. Almost guaranteed. That's,
the dual
there's just
dragon
not much
strategy,
left.
The dual dragon
Oh, and
strategy.
he can't even actually trade for a tower. He sees a rotation from the Ogre Magi of all heroes and he has to back off. So free tier 2 tower, only 1 tier 2 tower remaining for C9. Game is definitely not going their way. Other than a huge EG mistake, I don't see C9 taking this game.
Yeah. How do you beat 2 dragons?
With 4 dragons.
With an extra head. It's 3 heads.
And they also have 2 heads on the Ogre Magi. They have way too many heads.
It's the
man.
head strat.
Yeah, they might have something going on for them.
You guys just love head.
Oh, okay, Bulba. Fear caught out now by a stomp.
I won't confirm nor
Nice.
deny that statement.
Nice takedown for Cloud9.
Listen,
Yep.
you guys.
And the cast awkwardly grinds to a halt from here. There's really nothing left to say.
That's a good kill on one of the dragons. Mag, he's the closest one to the Blink Dagger, I think, right now. How much is Puck? Can you click on him?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's also close. So we're going to see Blink Daggers on the next fight, pretty much, for sure. What we won't see is Eternal Envy having any impact in the game in the next 10-15 minutes.
You know, the one thing that surprised me is nobody on EG is going for a mech this game. Sometimes we see Fada's Dragon Knight get a mech. Not so much since the recent change, I guess, but Universe going the Yules, Arteezy going now for BKB. If you want to break the high ground, it would seem to me a mech is pretty essential.
You can go mech after the Yule. What is Universe going
maybe
for?
he will. He's up to 1,800 gold. He could have it soon.
Yeah.
There's not that much magic damage from C9. Decent, but I think you go mech here over pipe.
Yeah. We'll see as the blinks will come out really soon, and we have the first one on Puck. Now Mag is the only other one that actually needs
he needs his wave, and he should have it.
Yeah.
Man, Envy is just so desperate to catch up that he TP'd from his fountain to his tier 3 bottom. He won't be able to come to defend this top tower, which means they fight this 4v5 or not at all?
I think you just give it. Like, they realize they cannot defend these tier 2 towers at all, and then just going for the trade.
They smoke.
Unless, yeah, it's a smoke.
They're gonna smoke. They need to. They got 2 blinks up.
Oh,
Wait,
this could.
Mag didn't
Well,
have
it could be unfortunate if they only fight PPD, but hey, it kills the kill. They'll get him here. Silence. He didn't turn on his heal yet, and well, maybe not. Yep, there you go. Coil used by Fada, but he got multicasted. Then Ice Path. That's not worth it at all. Oh my.
Yeah, they didn't have the blink up on Mag yet. It was on the chicken, so they weren't able to burst him. That was not worth it at all.
Still, they're trying to go in. Mag does have the blink online at this point, looking
They
for
see
someone,
him.
but
He
they
gets
get up the
stunned.
stun again from Zai. He's getting the jump on them thanks to the.
And the Ignite, he cannot blink Dagger. He's so
That's
sad
annoying.
right now.
And Liquid Fire is also going to. They have a lot of damage over time to disable this.
Yeah, and Terrorblade is farming the enemy jungle, but they have a ward. So look at Fear. They're running to Envy.
Picks up the bounty run, runs back into that
Fear?
jungle.
Back
They are
into the
hunting him.
jungle.
I'm not sure if this
It's
is
Night.
even worth
It's Night.
it.
They didn't even see him, I think.
No,
Oh, they've got the ward,
They have
too.
a ward.
Oh, yeah. Never
He's
mind.
gonna get away. Yeah, he should get away.
Is it worth hunting him here? Like, could just be taking tier 2 top or.
I think it's worth hunting so he doesn't farm into the jungle right now. So he's actually gonna try and cut the wave here.
He's going to have to pull out every trick in the book from
He
this
is.
point.
He's trying his hardest right now.
Trying to prove this Terrorblade can work, even when you know it's coming every game. EG had a plan in game 1, it worked. In 2,
Now they see him.
it
Now they
didn't.
want to go for him. His Fear rotating bottom. They're ping. He just TPs away.
They're just ignoring him at this point. I think they're realizing, like, he may farm a bit, but we're focused on taking objectives. With their map control, they're close to being able to walk into the Roche pit, and they may congregate for this. 5 heroes in the neighborhood. Zai, no wards. Do they have any? No wards on any of their heroes right now. So they're not quite controlling the map as well as you would like.
Yep.
Although I think some are coming.
And Universe got his blink dagger.
BKB and a force out too. Still no mech or pipe.
No?
But they do have the Witch Dog deal,
They
so
have
it's like
the-
it's a mini mech.
They have
I
a
guess.
yeah. So once they're just gonna siege this. I don't see what EG can Cloud9 can really do, because even if Centaur initiates on someone or vents on someone, they always can. They have the Witch Doctor for the heal, as well as the Force Staff up on Zai. The Force Staffs are just so strong right now. They're always strong. Especially you saw in the Secret games yesterday, the use of Force Staffs. They're just going to siege this.
Nobody's home for Cloud9 right now. They are looking for a tier 1 tower trade with familiars, but EG are threatening high ground. They'll have to come defend, and they are bringing in the whole gang.
Yeah,
Orb to try and clear out the wave. They don't have the best D push,
they
and
don't.
even if they do, kill off the creeps. They're
also
not
don't
killing
have
off the
birds.
heroes.
They don't have the birds as well. The birds are traveling along.
They're making that slow journey back to
I wonder if
base.
EG keeps going, because the DKLT is around
It's halfway done.
Yeah, 1/4 now. so-
Actually, yeah, like 1/3 now, 1/4 now.
They don't have any rush. They can even go Roach now if they want to.
I don't think they Roche, they're probably going to TP top to push that out from their jungle, from the enemy jungle.
They're
Safer
thinking
thing.
about forcing it.
No, they should.
They're really thinking about it. Zai comes in
Fear's
again.
Fear's already running away.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to go. Someone should TP top from EG soon. They're going to go farm their jungle. Enemy
It's
jungle.
another BKB for Razor
And what is
now.
what is Cloud9 going to do? They might smoke here. Yeah, Venge is buying a smoke, and they're going to do the smoke through mid.
You were going to say the Cloud9 smoke. It's
Yeah.
what is a Cloud9 smoke?
I don't know. Smoke that Cloud9 smokes.
Classic Cloud9.
The classic Cloud9 smoke.
So greedy.
Greedy.
They are smoked, and they are going in the dark.
Are the bears smoked?
No.
No, they aren't.
EG know they're smoked. No one is going to farm mid.
Really
as soon
trying for this?
As soon as they see no one farming mid.
Into the pit they go. Wave of Terror comes through. The ping comes out almost immediately from PPD. He wants to summon his troops
a good play.
and try and force a little Roche dance. This Roche drops to below half, and he walks in. He just spotted out Fada in the river. Why would he be there? Yules to start. They're bringing the Roche down quickly. He phase shifts. He's still caught in the macro power. He'll drop, and now the Roche is dead. Plasma field crashing through. They know that Cloud9's in the neighborhood. Aegis was snatched up by your Terrorblade. Still, BKB and Raze are going to work onto AUI 2000. They'll bring him down as well at the same time. Mag being pursued out by an invisible dragon. He blinks to the north, and so too does Universe. Can't quite get in range. Can they get off that dragon tail? So close.
Yes.
So close. Just got it. And now Mag's trapped out. They'll lose 3. Breathe Fire ending his life. 17-5 your score. Even with the Roche kill, still a 1,600 gold swing. But more importantly, EG are fighting this 5v2. And Cloud9 are going to have to buy back if they want to hold their base.
Well, it's 10 seconds, to be honest, so they might as well lose it.
Do they have 10 seconds, though? Look at this base.
The Ruxys are be gone, but just
EG just playing out of their mind right now. They're doing everything right.
It started with a slightly lucky double damage room, but they knew exactly what to do with it, and they found the Cloud9 weak points. They'll cave in the first lane of Rax.
Yeah.
Looking to make this a 2-1 victory, and it would give them a date, a rematch with Secret in the Grand Finals.
So Arteezy gets his wish back. He says, see you at the Grand Finals. He's going to see them at the Grand Finals.
He was, you know, classic Arteezy, a little cocky.
Yeah, he said his plan was to beat them, talk shit, and go to sleep.
Let me tell you, we're in Kiev. He won't be going to sleep if he wins.
Oh, come on now. He doesn't partake in anything illegal.
No, nothing illegal. He wants to celebrate in a very healthy and befitting fashion.
He's 18, which in
no, I told him the age to drink in Ukraine is 25.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, what? Are you serious, dude? You're actually the worst.
He probably said that exactly too.
Yeah. That's how he speaks.
All right.
Anyways.
Can they defend the second wave of push, Bulba?
Not this tier 2. I wouldn't even touch this tier 2 tower.
This game might be hard for them.
That's for sure.
Yeah, might be game ogre.
Game ogre?
Yeah, game ogre.
Bulba, I ask you, based on the draft, is there anything C9 could have done differently to just like make this game more even?
Not die 8 times in the first 10 minutes. That's about it.
Maybe don't give away the Jakiro.
Yeah, as for giving away Razor Jakiro, I mean, they're that confident in the Terrorblade. So.
They're going to go in now. Fear gets forced to have to wait. Now he can BKB, but he's up on the hill. It's an awkward position. He swapped into the enemy fight. He BKB still falls, but Arteezy hasn't been dealt with. He charges in. He's dropping fairly quickly here. The Death Ward will attempt to zone them back. It does full duration damage to Eternal Envy. Forced into a corner. He'll fall, but they hold the line. They kill off Universe too. 2 cores down, 3 cores down. Cloud9 are turning this game right on its head, and they chase on Dazai. Familiar in pursuit. They blink in. They're looking to make it 4, maybe a 5-man wipe. The turn in from Zai, but he's slowly focused by Eternal Envy here. At the same time, your Puck wasn't able to get the last hero. Zai runs back in. He clubs down the Visage. Still a 2-for-3 exchange, and they will lose that 4th most likely low. And the Puck can finish the job. He'll run towards the base. He fails on the sun. Zai still leading them on a merry chase around the world. 4th staff at 5. It's the tower that does what the heroes could not.
That swap from Pylai Die. What a sick swap there, actually.
That is not an entire recap, though.
Yeah, that's a very partial recap. Also, the 4th staff, normally the savior. This time it proves to be the villain, and it puts EG in a terrible position.
Did Fear buy back, or was that long of a fight?
No, it was just that long.
Wow. I can't believe that happened. Like,
they did pop the Aegis, although Eternal Envy to date has not been their most important.
And then Arteezy ran back in, and then also got ultied.
What was he getting focused by? Is it the familiars?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. He dropped really quickly, and they get a Dagon. But they are against two BKBs. We'll see.
Yeah. That was the best case. That was the best possible fight ever from Cloud9.
And everything's up cooldown more or less. They're going to start with a zap here in Universe, which Dr. Hill will bring them back. They'll head towards the top lane. EG are going to waste no time in going for round 2.
Yeah, they don't need to.
There's no Aegis this time. Buyback status is non-existent for C9.
When's Dragon ready?
Yeah, they have no meta right now. No meta for 26 seconds, but...
Dragon's ready.
Okay. So no meta
EG are waiting for one more wave, and they're going to do it. Can Mag get that good initiation off again? That was key for them.
He's trying to cut the wave here. He's trying to drag the wave around. Really good play from him. He's delaying it as much as possible. those envy plays. But the wave is already bottom right now, so if EG wants to enter the base, they can.
They're going to get a free hut. So
look at all the creeps.
Oh, stop pushing on the tier 4, though.
Free hut.
Got him. I thought there might be still Ray Trax up, but that was cleared out earlier.
EG is pressured right now. I think they're a bit scared after that team fight. I think they thought they had this game. It was over. I thought so as well.
They had it by the throat.
Yeah, they had it.
That was such a good team fight from C9. Yeah. It all is balanced on a nice edge. Just EG moving again. Wave of Terror. We'll bring this wave down quicker. And they're just very reluctant. You compare this to the last time they went up this hill, they just bull rushed into C9. Yeah. This time they tiptoe.
Well, they can still siege, right? I mean,
they're going to get dewarded here.
I mean, they're forcing some pressure bottom with that. The tower, but the throne tower is taking some. But yeah.
Illusions will deal with this. At the same time, your Terrorblade isn't leaving the base. Familiars are going to get a little scout out on the PPD. They start chewing into him. They don't have a mech to help keep him alive, but he'll learn up and survive.
Check out AUI's farm. He has his Ags very soon with the medallion, so this is going to be very game-changing when you get the Ags.
Yeah, you saw how fast that Witch Doctor dropped just to 2.
Yeah.
There's your multicast. EG, which wave is going to be the right one? Meanwhile, the tier 1 mid slowly being sieged upon. And you could send those familiars potentially out as soon as EG back off and try to claim it. If they back off. For now, they refuse. They're stubborn about this.
Yep, and they're going to maybe go in this wave.
This one, Dragon Knight, ultimate popped, and here we go. BKB's at the ready. Everything online for both teams. They start with the mag jump, but he got dragon-tailed. He didn't stomp in time. Now the coil, it's a good one from Fada, but BKBs allow EG to stand strong, and they start chewing in. What a nice pad. 2 dead. Tower now in jeopardy. It was a great hold from Cloud9 the first time. They buy back on their Terrorblade instantly.
But there's no Metamorphosis, so he actually has to go and walk next to them.
EG's going to go back in?
Oh, no,
I think you just keep on going.
Yeah, they should. They have Dragon Knight form for a long time still.
They're going to silence again. This time they get the 2-0 stomp. Zai drops first. Fear doesn't have BKB. He gets zapped, but they turn the ice pad. Universe again. Is it good enough?
They're chasing again.
That's a buyback on the Centaur as well. They'll smoke to try and retreat quicker. But Arteezy's instantly broke Fada. Going to run him down.
There's no Yule. There's no nothing.
Don't know if they can.
There's a little pea shooter, Bruno. Come on now. Just tickles him. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, yeah.
They hold the tower for now.
Do they?
But
Fada,
they do.
Desperately hanging on.
But the buyouts, though, are going to hurt them a lot.
Yeah, double buyout. On the Terrorblade of all heroes, the one they have their blinks at least, so these cores don't need the
if you check out the
gold too badly.
Top rune on the way, if you can get the DD rune with the
Dragon Knight?
Yeah, with the Dragon Knight, that's going to be quite big.
There's your eggs. Maybe this is where AUI 2000 becomes the real carry.
That was actually the worst case there because Mag blinked in, and then he tried to... what their play is, they want to... The way they want to teamfight is they want the Centaur to blink initiate on the DK. They want to swap the DK out after he blinks initiate, and then Pi wants to stun him immediately after, and they want to chain stun, and they want to burst him with all the burst damage they have. If they can kill the DK, it's a big portion of EG's net worth. And if they can make the fight automatically 4v5, that's the way they win this game, and they know that. The thing is, Mag kind of messed up there on the blink stun. He was a bit short, and Fear got a really good Dragon Tail off, and then they got the incredible Ice Path there from Universe.
Yeah, so Arteezy with the Shiva now.
Yeah, he just needs 140 gold or so. He'll have it. They are closing in on an Aghanim Scepter for Zai, and Universe is going back for that mech. It's a late one, but it does seem like a mech would make a big difference at this stage. Trying to end the game now, up against a lot of physical damage from the Venge, minus armor, the damage aura, the Terrorblade, as well as those friggin' familiars. So I like this mech pickup a lot. I wonder if they wait for it. It is coming now, right now, out in the courier. And they'll have it for this fight, along with the Shiva's Guard, I do believe. Can make a quick pit stop. Arteezy has the gold for it now. So they go in with an extra Shiva's Guard, a mech this time around.
But the C9 have new.
Just the Ags, I believe. Yeah. They've leveled up the Dagon once.
No, it was the Dagon 2 from the get-go.
Okay.
He bought Dagon 2 just straight away. But yeah, it's going to be tough for them.
Right, they're getting the Shivas. This tower's so low.
The next Roche will respawn soon. But EG want to have a 2-rax edge before this respawns, it seems. And C9 definitely can't go for this. Even if they get the Roche, they'll lose a second later Rax for that.
Yeah, Fear got hurt a lot by those deaths. So he isn't as farmed as he was before. So he's actually close to the same net with as Fada. Fada's actually quite farmed on this puck comparatively to the other heroes on the map. He's the third most in the net worth. He's actually tied to Fear.
Fear, he looks like Magneto with this outfit.
They actually smoke right now.
That's pretty cool. They're going to go in. And they will just one-shot the tower. Wasn't denied as Arteezy Shivas and goes onto Eternal Envy. BKB from Fear. Glyph not ready yet. He already used his BKB rather prematurely. Maybe they have to back on the back of the Stomp will come through. They initiate on Fear. The cast counter initiation for PPD though. Look at it go! Bringing them all low. Mag not dead yet. Finally Fear will fall. Still the rest of the squad's intact. Eternal Envy on the way out. He already sundered. And they're going to start stealing damage from AUI. Run down by Zai. There's your Fire Blast. KOing Cloud9. They might get the full team wipe. Fada's in the trees. Trying to phase shift a retreat. They shouldn't even bother.
They don't care.
They're going to rack some here.
I think they can all 3v.
This looks to be GG. At least an incredible comeback would have to be made by Cloud9.
This ice passing these fights have been incredible. Universe getting up to 2 people every time. So getting at least 2 people every time.
Yeah, as though the liquid fire, the early Yules, the lane domination wasn't enough. He showcases another aspect of the hero.
Yeah, this is why you don't give Universe Jakiro.
As if it was not clear enough.
From game 1 or all the other games this tournament.
Exactly. And now they can go for Roshan if they want, and they just end this. Because C9, they had the lineup to actually defend all these, but take on 3 incoming from Pac. But EG, with 2 lines of Rex going on their favor.
Now they're going to get Roche too.
Yeah.
How does C9 contest this? Like, I feel you can't give this up, but you also can't fight it. It's rocking a hard place. And now your Aghanim Scepter for your Ogre Magi. Already level 14. He's almost got the level 3 ultimate.
The game is in a position where EG has to lose the game rather than C9 win the game right now. If EG keeps doing what they were doing, they will take that last tier to the tier 3 tower and the Raxes, because against 1 lane of Rax, you can defend with the illusions, with the familiars. Against 2, it gets really hard. And here's the last desperation hope for C9.
They have the coil. They're going to get eyes on PPD. They jump in with the Centaur. He goes over him. They coil just for PPD. And now EG might look to turn this. There's a stun only onto a Terrorblade illusion. Dragon Form was used. EG are going to back, and at the same time that top lane pushes in, they'll stagger their retreat. And C9 don't really get a critical victory there, just a support pickoff.
Universe got a really good blink off there, and he blinked out of the coil right before the coil hit. So, or else I think Universe might have died there as well. Who knows? It was very dependent.
He just jaunts through the enemy tree line.
Had a vision of them there.
So they're going to go for Roche without their Witch Doctor.
It's fine. They can
Top lane is pushing in. C9 don't want to let them do it. They Wave of Terror into the pit. This will aid the Roshan.
They're going to get their tier 4 towers pushed, though, if they do that, because there's a lot of creeps coming from that top lane and not any defense.
They'll wait for PPD. EG. Slow rolling this one.
DKLT will be down.
They may have to wait a minute to fight.
I think they will wait for AC.
Yeah, he's close. 950 gold. But while they're waiting for AC, Ice Path trying to slow down this Roshan attempt. Then the Shiva's Guard from Arteezy, and the fight breaks out. All hell let loose as they go on to Pylai Dive. He's just getting destroyed by the cask and right clicks. Arteezy now turning and focusing back. Another Ice Path onto multiple heroes. Fada focus. There's your Death Ward. 4 dead again.
And GG.
It's all Ogre. It's all over as well. EG have a date with Secret in the grand finals, looking for vengeance.
Yeah, I think everyone was looking forward to that as the finals there, the revenge of Arteezy.
Yeah, and I mean, they couldn't get it back when in last Star Ladder. They lost in the finals versus Burning's DK. Is this their chance? Will they be able to take it versus Team Secret? That's what we'll see next.
EG largely seem to be C9's kryptonite. Most of the time they face, it's a close, hard-fought series, but generally EG prevails. And granted with a stand-in, but I mean, Mag played really well overall this tournament.
Cloud9 played well. They managed to get top 3 when they had a rough. They were last in our group actually. Group A, so
impressive. And I'm excited for Cloud9. I mean, this series aside, like some of the other games this tournament, they showcased a different style of play, more aggressive, more tempo control, more upbeat, and I kind of hope that they go back to that a little bit more after Star Ladder.
It depends a lot on the heroes they get. You know, sometimes I think their safe lane this time was really, really greedy. Venge, Jakiro, and Venge, Visage, and Terrorblade. And EG made the right move there. Instead of last game, they couldn't pressure the enemy safe lane. That was a mistake. This game they had a way stronger hero: Witch Doctor, Ogre, and Razor. And they even got a DD level 1, like what LD said. So they were able to go up there, smoke level 1, and get a really good pick off, as well as a triple kill on Arteezy a bit later. And the game was just snowballed from there.
Well, with that said, any closing thoughts here, Bruno?
Well, I want to redeem Cloud9 somehow because EG, end of the day, is top 2 teams in the West. Maybe probably like, I would say top 3 in the world.
Coming into this, most would have said they're the first, but now Secret has potentially dethroned them if they win this tournament.
C9 being able to take a game from them so convincingly, and even under so dire circumstance, hold a game that everyone else would have considered lost. That's props to them. They're a new team in the sense that they just have acquired Farad right after TI. They can only grow from here. They're really, really smart with their drafts. And as they get into 682 more, I'm sure they will shine.
All right. Well, with that said, guys, that does wrap up your lower bracket final. Star Ladder Season 10 draws towards a close. We've got one more match remaining. That's the grand finals. Cloud9 falling short. They will finish third. EG will face Secret down 0-1 in a best of 5. We take a quick break, and then we return. The final days and the final match of Star Ladder about to be upon us. Stay tuned.
esportsbets.com, the service where gamers will bet real money on virtual events. Only here, the best odds and widest coverage of games from Dota 2 to Hearthstone. We have over 200,000 users registered. Join us. Prove that you are the best versed in esports. Who will get the first blood? Who will take the first Roshan? Who will win the knife round? Participate in the race of predictors and earn real money. The more bids, the more bonuses. Reward for your first deposit up to $600. esportsbets.com. Foresight, passion, and calculation.